Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the second part of the apples. So first off, how is everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing pretty good. The first video that you guys saw of me, we worked on basically like, I think it was this section here we worked on. And then so with that I finished this section over here, and I've been working on this middle section, and I've been doing it kind of like the whole section rather than half and half. I am having some popping on this canvas, but I think it might be a combination of the way I'm placing them and the drills themselves, because like I think the drills aren't completely flat, or I'm just not placing them very well. I might have, you know, I don't know. I'm trying to come up with reasons for it popping other than it being like the canvas or something like that. This canvas does stretch a lot, so like, I don't know, I can feel it give. So I might be, when I'm placing it, kind of like stretching the canvas a little bit, and then when it comes back together it's popping them. I have no idea, honestly, no idea. But it's not too bad in the sense of it's not like big clusters, you know what I mean? So what I might do is, once the canvas is finished, I'm probably not going to seal it, but what I might do is the drills that are popping up, I might put like some extra glue underneath of them or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I'm going to do. I'm actually considering framing this one, and if I frame it, then it'll be in a frame and I won't have to worry about it. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see what we're doing. If you're wondering about my seashell up here, this is what I use for my trash drills. And it's empty, not because there wasn't trash in this, but because I just emptied it out. I know, too much information probably. I over-explain everything all the time. And some people like it, some people don't. But I feel like I have a defensive personality, so I feel like I have to thoroughly explain things all the time, as I'm doing right now. Because I feel like people don't understand me. But I mean, that's just in my head, I'm sure. But you know, it's a personality trait of mine that I developed when I was very, very young. So now I'm pretty much set in my ways, so I don't think it's going anywhere. Anyway, I'm going to zoom in. I think what we're going to do, I'm going to zoom in, and I think what we'll do is we'll work on the center of the inside of this apple here. It's not the inside, it's the top of this apple here. When you look at the thumbnail, or yeah, the thumbnail of either this video or the one that I have over here, it's just brighter. The top of the apple is brighter, just like this one is. So I think we'll work on this one. I've got a lot of the outside done. I still need to place some drills here and there, but I got a lot of that done. But I think working on this in here will be good for us. So I'm gonna zoom in and rearrange this so we're like that, so I can work on, say, like the check marks and the, I don't know what those are called. They're kind of like they're kind of like peaks without the peak. It's like the sides of a peak, or an up arrow, so to speak. But yeah, I think we'll work on check mark first. That seems like a good idea. Work on that one. So let me make sure I got the right color. I do. And I'm using my tweezers as I typically do for recording videos, so that it doesn't focus as much on my hand as it does when I have a pen. So I'm going to start up. I am like, the more that I diamond paint, there's different things you learn, I guess, about how you do a craft. And so like, I'm learning that I line things up better if I place them left to right. Now, you know, I do checkerboard some, you know, sometimes if it's a big section and stuff, but I have found that I have less gapping and less, I guess, crookedness, you know, if I am placing left to right. And what I mean by that is I place, you know, the furthest left drill first, and then add the drills to the right of it, like I'm doing here. And maybe because I'm right-handed, that's maybe why I don't cast a shadow over the drills that I've already placed, so I don't, you know, have like a gap that I can't see or something like that, you know what I mean? Does that make any sense? I hope. Here I go explaining everything again. I hope it makes sense. So I hope everybody's doing well. I know that I already asked that, but I was thinking about the holidays and, you know, stuff coming up, and I'm excited. I'm super excited about decorating the house for the holidays. You guys know I've been working on that Halloween diamond painting. I have another like Halloween type painting. It's like the second, I think it's the second diamond painting that I did, second or third diamond painting that I did ever. And it's, I think it was a Diamond Dots, and it was framed. It came framed, so already in a frame, so all I had to do was diamond paint it and hang it. And I think it was called Twister. And it's really dark. It's a house, and it's got like a tornado twister. I think on the right hand side of the painting, and I still love it. It's such a cool looking painting. I'm really happy that I got that and did that one, because that very, very nice painting. All right, we're gonna switch colors there, since I think I got all of those. And I have been doing this to where I've been doing all of, you know, one color and then moving on. But since I'm recording, I'm only going to do this section, and I'll come back to where those colors go at another time. But yeah, so I'm super excited about the holidays, and it's not even necessarily like the holidays themselves that I'm excited about, because I don't really have family outside of my husband. My parents have their own lives. They live across the country, so like it's not like they're coming over and hanging out with me or anything like that. His mom comes over. Since we've been together, his mom has spent Thanksgiving with us. So, and she always did with him too, but now that I'm in the picture for the last 3 years, well, the first Thanksgiving, because our relationship was so new, I didn't hang out with them on Thanksgiving, but the last 2 Thanksgivings, she's come over, and I've cooked dinner and stuff. And then like Halloween, we don't really get trick-or-treaters, that I know of, because we're both working, so we're never home during that time. So I have these crooked. I was just talking about how I can keep things straight. My eyes are a little blurry tonight. I'm actually recording this very, very early Sunday morning. So like it's just about 6 a.m. and I will be going to bed soon for and get some sleep before I go to work tonight. But usually what I do is I record it when I get up, and I usually get up and diamond paint for a little bit and then record the video, and I edit and render it before going to work, and then post it when I come home. But I wanted to record this tonight. I'm working on some other videos that I've recorded that I'm not posting yet, because I'm doing something a little bit different with those, and so it's taking me longer to learn how to edit it. I mean, with these videos here, I really don't do much editing at all. I just trim a little bit here and there, but pretty much you're seeing this whole thing uncut. I really just only trim out if like I need to get up for a minute, or if I'll trim out, like usually when I start when I hit the button on my camera to record, there's like a little bit of time before I start talking. So I usually cut that out so you don't have to see that. But so like I was saying, the majority of this video, of all of my videos, is uncut. I would say, you probably missed maybe 5 minutes total, because if I leave for an extended period of time, I stop recording, and it winds up being too 2 videos that I spliced together, so you guys really don't see, or you know, you're seeing everything. I very rarely cut anything out. So so yeah, so editing doesn't take me long at all. But the other stuff that I'm working on now, there's quite a bit more editing on that, so they're not going to look much different. Well, it depends. I mean, I say that, but then again, I'm still working on it, and I'm not sure if I like the result and what I have in my head, the way I want to present it. I'm not sure if there's 2 different ways that I'm thinking of, so I think I might try both and see which one I like better. Finished product before I post it, and you'll know it when you see it because it will be different from what you guys are used to, so but yeah, I wanted to record this before I went to bed and get it rendered, edited, and rendered before I go to bed. That way I can maybe sleep in a little bit because I'm tired, and sometimes all you need is like another hour or 2 of sleep and you're fine, you know? But I've been like super tired lately. My head's probably been in the screen, hasn't it? I don't know if it has or not, but if it has, I'm very sorry. I was leaning pretty far forward. I probably cut off some of the light. So I apologize for that. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I've been really, really tired. So I don't know if I've talked about this or not, but on the days that I work before I go to work, and probably for a good hour or so that I'm at work, I've been really struggling with not feeling sick, physically sick from my anxiety. I have, I thought, honestly, I thought it was just because I disliked my old job so much that I thought that I was getting physically ill just because of that job. But and when I started this job, I was fine for a little while, but now I'm getting more and more physically stressed. The anxiety is coming back, the physical sickness. Like, I'm not like throwing up or anything like that, but I'm just like dizzy, lightheaded, nausea, you know, that kind of thing. Not that that's a good thing, but I'm just trying to explain it easily. That's all starting to creep back in, and it's just getting worse and worse. And what was I going to say? So like I'll work my 3 days, and I know I talked to you guys and I told you guys that I went from, or at least I think I did, I went from the 3 12-hour shifts just down to 3 8-hour shifts, because it was just too much. I started to call out from work, and I started, you know, to miss some days, and I didn't get in trouble or anything like that, but I knew that if it continued, if I didn't change it, then, you know, it would be, you know, one of those, oh, we're going to have to write you up kind of things. And I, you know, didn't want any of that, because I don't like doing, not doing a good job. It bothers me. So I talked to them and got switched to 3 8-hour shifts instead, and I haven't missed a day since, so that's good. I haven't missed a day of work since I did that. I am more worried about money because then here it is again. I'm taking another pay cut, and we're fine on our bills. I'm not worried about that, but I am worried that we're not really saving any money anymore. What's in our savings is there, but we're not really putting any extra away. I know my husband is he is, slowly paying off his debts. But I have a credit card debt that is a little bit difficult. And then also I'm still taking an Uber to work. My husband picks me up, but I take an Uber in on those 3 days, and that's expensive. My sister-in-law gave us her car, her CRV, for me to drive, so I need to get my license, but to be honest with you, we've both been really lazy on that. Like, we keep saying, oh, we're going to go out and practice driving today and da-da-da and all that stuff, and we just never do. And, it's completely my fault, but that's what it is, and so I spend quite a bit of money on the Uber. What do I want to do next? Let's do that one. I spend quite a bit of money on Uber every week, and so I don't know. It just stresses me out, and then I don't know. I'm just been really stressed. So the whole point of me saying all of this is that when I work my 3 days, because of how I feel and stuff like that, when I come home from work after the 3 days, I need to see where I'm at here. Okay. When I come home from work after working those 3 days, I am exhausted, like just mentally and physically exhausted, to the point where I can't really focus on anything, like not just mentally, but my eyes just don't focus very well. My wrists hurt a lot. My hands hurt a lot. And so I can't really diamond paint as much as I'd like to. This one has a dimple in it. I don't know. So like, I'm just, the whole point of this was just, I'm just exhausted. And so we started this conversation with me talking about how I'm recording this before I go to bed instead of after I wake up, so that I can possibly get a little bit extra sleep. Don't think that's going to happen, but I'm trying to be optimistic and give myself every opportunity to get a little bit of extra sleep, so that hopefully I'm a little less stressed out, so to speak. So yeah, so that's what's going on with me. lately. I always sound so like whenever I listen to myself talk back, I'm like, oh my gosh, you sound so kind of like out of it all the time when you talk. And I'm not, but I'm like calm when I'm doing this. When I talk normally, well, this is normal, but when I talk and I'm not in a situation of doing crafting or gaming, well, even gaming, my voice, my tone is different. But like when I'm at work and stuff like that, like people have said that, you know, I'm like super bossy and stuff like that. And I, you know, with me, I'm not like, my thought process is like, you know, I'm just talking to you. You know, I'm not telling you anything or, you know, but I guess my tone of voice is very, for lack of better terminology, Karen-esque. I don't mean it to be. I really don't. And I'm fully aware that people think that. So I get like real worried about talking sometimes. But when I'm recording these videos, I'm always like, oh my gosh, I sound so like out of it. I'm not. I'm not. I'm just calm. Just calm. I am, you know, not as loud as I have been in previous videos, but that's because, you know, my husband is in the other room, and I know he's got headphones on because he's playing a video game, but I still don't want to, you know, disturb him or whatever. So I am talking a little bit quieter, more quiet than usual, than my normal voice. I'm actually pretty loud speaker. I used to sing a lot when I was younger. I don't anymore, and my voice is total crap now because I haven't kept it in shape, just like any other part of your body, or, you know, if you play music or do anything, practice, you know, is what you need to keep your skills up. And I haven't practiced or you know, practiced or, you know, done any sort of vocal work in many, many, many years. Probably like, probably close to, let's see, what years? Probably about 12 years now. Since I moved out here to Colorado, I haven't spent any time on my vocal abilities. So, because of that, I can guarantee you 100% my voice is crap now. I have friends that, or a friend I should say, well, most of my old friends I don't really talk to anymore, but I would still say, you know, like if I saw them around, you know, they would still feel like friends to me. Anyway, the one friend that I still do talk to is a musician, and he is in a pretty big band. They won a Grammy a couple years ago. Anyway, he follows this channel. I think it's cute because he never watches it, but he subscribed. I tease him all the time about that, but whatever. Anyway, he asked me recently if if I was still singing, and I told him, you know, I haven't in you know, a decade at least. And he was like, oh, that's such a shame. And I was like, yeah, I know. And he asked me if I missed it. And I really do miss it a lot. I would love to get my vocal cords back in shape and practice singing again and do that, because it is such a stress reliever. Like that's what relieved all of my stress when I was growing up, was singing. You know, that's the thing that kept me sane pretty much. So I miss it a lot. I wish that I hadn't stopped, but you know, things happen, life happens, and sometimes you can't always continue things, even if you know, absolutely love doing them. Sometimes you can't. You don't have the means in which to fulfill that. So I get kind of bummed. But anyway, normally, what brought this on? Normally when I speak very loud because of my singing background. I know how to project my voice. It's actually harder for me to be quiet. I'm a very loud person. I'm a very loud person. And so when I record these videos and I listen to my voice, I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, I sound so different than what I imagined myself sounding. You know what I mean? When I'm recording these videos, I sound so different. And so it's just funny. Just funny to me. I know I'm outside of the apple face here, but I wanted to, this was so close that I figured I might as well just get this done too. I'm not doing all of this color on the other apple or anything, but this was just so close to where I was working on. I figured, you know, might as well. So yeah, it's funny, like, we don't really realize what we sound like until you start recording yourself. Like, I remember the first time that I recorded myself singing, it was just, I was like, oh my gosh, that sounds so different than what I thought it did. You know what I mean? Like, you just sound so different when you hear yourself on a recording. And I always sound so nasally here. Like, I don't know what it is. I think, well, I do know what it is. My sinuses are swollen all the time, but I never really had this bad of an issue when I lived on the East Coast. It's probably the altitude here and me just, you know, being so dry, you know. I lived on, you know, sea level pretty much my entire life. And for the last 12 years, 12 and a half years, I've been here in Colorado. So I think my sinuses just have issues with the altitude and the dryness here. So I sound so nasally now, and I sound like I'm sick all the time. And I'm not, but I sound sick a lot. So I apologize for that. I don't know why, because I can't change it, but, you know, I guess I'm just one of those people. I apologize all the time. And I know that it's kind of dumb that I do that, because I don't need to apologize. It's almost like I say it as a natural response. Like sometimes, I think it was, it might have been my husband when we first started dating. He would tell me something and I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry. And he'd be like, why would you say you're sorry? It has nothing to do with you. And I'm like, I say I'm sorry because I'm sorry that you feel that way, not that I am myself sorry. So, I think I overuse those words, but it's a habit as well. So, and breaking habits is not something that I do well. I'm a smoker, and I go back and forth between actual cigarettes and vaping. And it's funny because I had, years ago, I had quit smoking, and I had not smoked for like 10 years. And then one day I was outside of work, and somebody I was talking to lit up a cigarette, and I was like, oh, let me bum one of those from you. And they let me, and I was just like, I just started smoking back again. I'm not good with breaking habits. All right, let's see. Do I want to do another color? No, I think we'll stop there. I've talked. Where are we at? We're at like 30, we're a little over 30 minutes. So I think we did pretty well. We did a lot of this section here. We did a few colors. So we got, we did this brighter orange, brownish orange in here. We did the lighter color in here. And what was it? The greenish color in here? Is that the other one we did? I think so. Or was it the purple? I don't know. But we did like 3 colors in there. 3 or 4. One of those. So I'm going to zoom back out so you can see. Yeah, we filled in a lot of this right in here. And I think it's looking good. I think this one is going to turn out nice. I like the color palette of it. When you look at it from a distance, as I'm looking at it in my camera thing here, the distance look is really, really nice. It looks very much like the thumbnail that I have on the side here, and that you guys see when you click on this video. I think it looks really good. I just picked up. This is what I mean about some of these. Like, some of them are just not laid down. And I don't know if it's me or what, but I think it's coming along really well. I think that the next time that I have a video of this, it will be either the finish of this one and maybe start of up there, or it'll be up there. I think we'll have 2 more videos on this one until, yeah, this one we should have 1 more, and then another one, so 2 more, and on that second one after, or the 4th total video, it should be the finish. So we're getting through this one pretty quick. I am working on some other paintings, so I'm really proud of myself for getting these done, working on these as much as I have. I'm really proud of myself because I am getting faster. So I really like that a lot. So hopefully we'll get this done, and then we can start on, I think I might start on that Cheshire Cat after this one here. But yeah, I think they're all looking good. This one's looking really good, I think. I'm really enjoying this one. Looks good. I wanted to talk to you about the book I finished, but I'll save that for the next video, okay? So if you guys enjoyed my video, please hit the like button, leave a comment. Of course, you guys can always share it. I never ask you guys to share the video, but you know, it would be nice if you did. So first time asking. I know it does help with the algorithms and stuff like that, but I also look at it like this. I don't share a lot of videos. I watch a lot of videos, and I hit like on some videos, but I don't share really any videos. So I feel kind of strange asking you guys to do something that I don't do myself. But if you want to, go ahead. You know, it helps the algorithm. It helps me, helps more people see my channel. And yeah. If you have subscribed, then hit that bell button. That will show you, you'll get a notification every time one of my videos goes live. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Again, like sharing the video, subscriptions are pretty much what it's all about. It helps the channel grow, it helps more people see it, and it helps me out. It helps get me closer to being monetized one day. So, if you want to, yeah, that would be awesome if you did. And, you know, like I said before, leave a comment. Give me about a week, and I usually return or reply to all the comments. I love them. I reply to all of them. As long as I see them, I reply to them. So, yeah, do all the things. All right, everybody. Thank you so much again for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.